Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we are, grandma and grandson. Well, today Hayden is going to make dinner. It's going to be simple because a lot of you guys know the last time he asked me to teach him how to cook. He was only one day, and then after that he went, and it's been almost a month and a half, a month or two that he has not cooked anything. So we're going to make something simple, something that we want, and it's going to be
corned beef and white rice.
Yeah, simple. We're going to start with that because now, his other grandma works and he be home alone and he could cook his own meal, instead of eating everything from the freezer. So here we go, guys. We're going to turn around here. We're going to start, our hands are already washed. He's going to start by adding water to the pot. So bring the pot to the sink. Guys, I will be moving the camera. He's cooking for grandpa, grandma, himself, and his mother. So we're going to put enough water. We're going to make plenty of rice. That's good. Okay, put it in the stove. And we're going to turn on the stove. Push, turn. Okay, that's good. We're going to wait for the water to boil. And to that water, we're going to add a little bit of salt and oil. So you're going to add oil and go slow, and I'll tell you when to stop. Stop. That's good. And grab the salt from up there. I'm going to put you guys in an angle. I mean, this kitchen is so small that I don't have an angle to, let me see where I could put you guys. All right, guys, so I got you guys on the counter. So we're going to add some salt to the pot. So put it in your hand. You're gonna put the salt in your hand, on the palm of your hand. Just a little bit. A little bit more. That's good. Show the camera. This is how much we're gonna add. It's about a half a teaspoon of salt. You're going to add it to the water.
Sprinkle it around.
Just put it in there. It's gonna boil, and then it's going to boil. Meanwhile, here, turn on the stove. This one. Okay, it's on. You put it on low. Gonna put it there. We're going to add the corned beef. And yes, guys, I'm using a kind of corned beef, something easy that he could do at home. It doesn't have to be something that he have to add a lot of stuff. I mean, he got to add spices because we are going to add spices, but not like, when I cook real corned beef that I cut it and everything. So we're going to put this carefully in the trash. Now to that, because we don't like our corned beef straight from the can, yeah, you're going to add this. We're going to add garlic. Okay, put it in here. What you got there? How much you got there? This is good. He only had a little bit here. You're going to add that there. Add it.
On top of it?
It doesn't matter. Everything is going to be swirled together. Okay, you're gonna put that thing there because we're gonna add water in there too. We're going to take garlic. Put a teaspoon of garlic in there. Put it in there. Yep, that's good. All right. Okay. Now we're going to crumble this all the way down, and then when it's all crumbled, we're gonna bring you guys right back. Go ahead, start chopping it. All right, guys. Hayden is cutting a potato in little cubes. Go ahead, finish cutting the potato. And we're going to add that to the corned beef, okay? I recommend mothers and grandmothers to teach their boys to cook so they could be independent, because you know sometimes young men they want to move out of the house, get their own place, and at least they know how to cook. They don't have to be ordering food out, you know. So teach them how to cook. That's what I did with my son, and I did with my daughter. Then after you chopped all of that, you're gonna put it in there, and then you're going to add some spices, okay? Which I'm going to be getting for you. We're going to add that package. We are not adding anything that has salt because you guys know corned beef is add your potatoes in here. You could just pick up the whole cutting board and just scoop them over with a knife. Okay, or your hand, whatever is easier for you. Make sure it all goes in there. Just make sure it all goes in there. There you go. Then you're going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning. Sprinkle some. They have no, the other side. Sprinkle some until you think it's good enough. Okay, and then you're going to add some cilantro leaves. And we're going to add some salt-free seasoning. That's basically Mrs. Dash. It has no salt. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't be afraid. Okay. Now you're going to add this little package of sazon. Okay? Add it all in there. You can cut it with the scissors or with your hands, whatever is easier for you. Just make sure that always set it so like that. You cut and then you pour. Yeah, put it in there. Now stir everything together. Stir everything together. Make sure everything is well combined. You might need to add a little bit of more water because the potato have to cook. You have water in the jar over there, okay? So add it in there. Yeah, we added about a cup of water. So add it all of it because it's gonna simmer into the potatoes cook. So make sure everything is cooking. And stir. So now you go in the drawer, grab a spoon, and you're going to taste to see if you need to add any salt. Okay, grab a spoon here. And taste. Make sure you just don't grab a potato because the potato is raw. Grab a little bit of the meat. Hot. Be careful. Ooh, be careful. Blow on it this way. Get away from the pot. Okay, taste. Make sure you don't get burned. Is any salt?
A little more salt.
You sure? Or black pepper?
Black pepper.
Black pepper. Okay, now you're going to put that spoon in the sink and the cutting board too, because we're not going to use the cutting board. Okay, so here's your black pepper. You're going to grind some black pepper in there. Okay, nice. Goes over there. Stir it really good again. That's good. You're going to cover it. The top is over there on your right. Now that was your taste. Now I'm going to take a taste to make sure I don't need to add anything. All right. Salt, it was in the salt. Pepper, it was like this. Okay, cover it. And we're going to wash our rice. We're going to cook 2.5 cups of rice. That's plenty for a family of
3.
Well, no, because it's you, me, and your mom. 4. All right, guys? So I'm going to pause here, and I got to move it because the rice is here behind you guys. All right, guys. I got the rice. I rinsed it out into the water. Comes out clear. I will be adding the rice to the pot because we don't want him to add it and splash because he needs to learn how to bring that close. So when you're making rice at home and nobody's with you, make sure that you bring the plate close down. Okay? As closest to the water as possible. It will not do a splash. If you do it from back here, it's going to fall and it's going to go all over you. So always make sure the it's close to the water. Take the spoon and stir. Okay, you want to stir really good to make sure the oil goes through all of it. And I think it's a lot of water on the pot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out some water. So if the rice needs water later on, we will have a nice loose rice. We don't want to have a big blob of rice all stuck together. We don't want that. So I'm going to test for salt because we already added salt, but I want to make sure it doesn't need any more or it's too much salt in there. Okay, let me see. Okay. The salt is okay. Now I feel like it's a lot of water because you guys know me. You can always add, but once the rice is cooking, you cannot take off. So we're going to take some water off. And we're going to keep it on the side. So when we need to sprinkle it on the top, I think it's still okay. So we're going to let that boil on medium high until the water starts evaporating. And meanwhile, stir the corned beef because you don't want the corned beef to get stuck at the bottom of the pan. Okay, we're going to put this water over here to save for later. Yeah, make sure you move it from the bottom. And your corned beef is going to be done when the potatoes are soft, okay? So we just put them in there. So let's give it about another 10 minutes and we're going to turn it on low. And by then the water will be evaporating, your potatoes are done, and your corned beef will be done. So you could cover that again. Okay. Now here, put it on low, which is the other way. Yeah, no, there. Always make sure you look. So if it's still on and it's on low, the rice is boiling away. So meanwhile, guys, we're going to come back. We're going to clean the mess on top of the counter and we're going to continue. Oh, guys, my grandson had to excuse himself. He had to go use the bathroom. And here I am. I just got one plantain. And I'm just going to fry it. This is a yellow plantain, sweet, so it does not need to be smashed. It just needs to cook. And that's it, guys. And remember, this is a sweet yellow plantain, so when it cooks, it's going to turn dark. It doesn't mean that it's going to be burned. That is the sugar caramelized. So I did move the rice to the back. The rice is almost done. He did check that, and he also checked for his potatoes to be cooked, and he turned it off. Okay, so yeah. So guys, I'm gonna bring you back when my grandson is serving, and I will see you in 1 second. All right, guys, dinner is served. Here is the meal that my grandson cooked for today. I think he did good. So yeah, guys. So be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God loves you and I love you too. Bon appetit. Mangia. Buen provecho. Bye.